Good afternoon, everybody. This is Riley Sykard with Midwest Market Management, bringing you our um, biweekly weather update. You just have me today. Clint is out of office, so everybody's just stuck listening to me. And well, I don't have much of an intro, so we're just going to go ahead and hop into it. So, looking into the weather forecast, the 1 to 5 days showing here that temperatures are looking pretty cool for the next 1 to 5. Not a whole lot of stress unless you're deep in the south, talking Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi. So not anything new there. 6 to 10 day though, starting to heat up a little bit, especially in that western belt, seeing Dakotas, Nebraska, Kansas, a lot of highs in the 90s there, and the central and eastern belts seeing temperatures in the 80s. As well watered as we are right now, I don't think these temperatures are going to cause any major stress unless something new comes into play. But it is worth noting that the heat is coming back and it's worth watching. As for the market's outlook on it, there hasn't been much response as the grain markets, both on the corn, beans, and wheat, have all kind of been down, which is a pretty normal trend here as we get into the month of August. Looking at the last 13 days of rainfall, this is the big reason behind markets not responding to that heat coming in. A lot of rain in the forecast. We're looking at the last 2 weeks of July, and a lot of yellow and a lot of green showing that there's been enough rain to keep stuff well watered, and not a lot of crop stress going on right now other than areas that have actually had too much rainfall. So proving that, looking at the drought monitor map here, some areas in western Nebraska and South Dakota that have missed out on a lot of rains, that small region there in Indiana and Illinois. But other than that, for this time of year to have really nothing on the drought monitor map is really shocking. And that's why everybody's talking about a national yield potential of a 185 plus. We'll have to wait and see if that comes true. But as of right now, everyone's thought is a monster yield, and we're going to have plenty of corn. So moved in the next 1 to 5 days, not a lot of rain in the forecast, some smaller chances that are going to keep stuff in question. First, we're getting through the first 4 days of August in this. I'm not super revved up about this. Spotty rains, not anything very crazy. 6 to 10 days shows there's some chances for a little bit of heavier showers, but once again, nothing extreme right now. So we are starting to see more of what it is like this time of year to have a little bit drier of a forecast. But for right now, market's not going to pay any mind to it unless the rain completely shuts off for an extended period. So putting it all together, the 1 to 13 day, the extended has the eastern half of the United States getting some more rainfall. That's why you're seeing Ohio, Indiana, and Illinois having some heavier rains. But other than that, some spotty stuff in northern central Iowa, Minnesota, and South Dakota in the yellow. Other than that, just a bunch of spotty stuff in the forecast right now. So in terms of weather, that's about it for today. Not a lot of crop stress going on except for areas that are overly watered right now. We could use a nice drying out period. But other than that, weather looks good. Farmers I've been talking with them. There have been some disease issues out there. There's been actually here in Iowa, there's been more southern rust than what's been talked about in quite a few years. And tar spots been reported in, I believe, at least a third of the counties in the state of Iowa. So around the country, it sounds like a lot more guys are willing to go to fungicide this year with all the rains and the potential for disease. So be worth keeping an eye on, see if stuff creeps in to start affecting the crops. But other than that, that is all I have today for the weather standpoint. Thanks everybody for tuning in today. You can check us out on our website, midwestmarketmanagement.com, or on YouTube. Other than that, hope everybody has a great Thursday. Thank you.
This material has been prepared by a sales or trading employee or agent of Midwest Market Management and is in the nature of a solicitation. This material is not a research report prepared by of Midwest Market Management Research Department. By accepting this communication, you agree that you are an experienced user of the futures markets, capable of making independent trading decisions, and agree that you are not and will not rely solely on this communication in making trading decisions. Distribution in some jurisdictions may be prohibited or restricted by law. Persons in possession of this communication indirectly should inform themselves about and observe any such prohibition or restrictions. To the extent that you have received this communication indirectly and solicitations are prohibited in your jurisdiction without registration, the market commentary in this communication should not be considered a solicitation. The risk of loss in trading futures and/or options is substantial, and each investor and/or trader must consider whether this is a suitable investment. Past performance, whether actual or indicated by simulated historical tests of strategies, is not indicative of future results. Trading advice is based on information taken from trades and statistical services and other sources that of Midwest Market Management believes are reliable. We do not guarantee that such information is accurate or complete, and it should not be relied upon as such. Trading advice reflects our good faith judgment at a specific time and is subject to change without notice. There is no guarantee that the advice we give will result in profitable trades.